question 13, show that this integral equal to 32 over 15 2 plus root 2. Okay, let's have a look. So first we have 2x and then square root of x plus 2 dx. And then clearly reverse chain rule doesn't work because this is a linear expression and this is a linear expression. So we can't use reverse chain rule here. So clearly this is a substitution question. And then for the substitution question, for me, I always let u to be the whole square root of x plus 2. I find that easier. And then first that we change the limits into u value because this is dx. So that means those two limits will be the x value. But if you want to use substitution, you change that into u. You need to make sure the limits, we need to change that into u values. So if x1 is equal to 2, so that means u1 is equal to square root of 2 plus 2. And then root 4 is equal to 2. And then x2 is equal to 0. So that means u2 is equal to square root of 0 plus 2, which is equal to root 2. So then we need to find dx in terms of du. So I will square it for both sides. So u squared equal to x plus 2. Differentiate implicitly to bring the power down. So 2 and then minus 1 the power. And also the derivative of u would be du over dx. And the x will differentiate to 1, and then 2 will differentiate to 0. So we have 2u du over dx equal to 1. And then times by dx for both sides. So 2u du equal to dx. So now we can change everything in terms of u, but step by step. First, I will change dx in terms of du. So 2x root x plus 2, and then 2u du. And then now we have the integral in terms of u, so we need to check the limits into u as well. That would be 2 and then root 2. So the reason I change dx in terms of du first is because sometimes we can simplify them, but not always. For this one, there's not much we can simplify. But 2 times 2 is 4, so I can take 4 outside. So that'll be 4, and then 2 root 2, x times by root x plus 2, and then times u du. So now I need to change everything in terms of u. So because u squared is x plus 2, so that means x has to be equal to u squared minus 2. That would be u squared minus 2 times by root x plus 2 is just u, and then times by another u du. So that would be 4, 2 root 2, and then u squared minus 2 times by u squared du, because u times u give us u squared. So now if we expand everything, that will give us u to the power 4 minus 2u squared du. Integrate this. This is just a very simple basic integration with plus 1 the power divided by the power, plus 1 the power divided by the power. And then the limits will be 2 and then root 2 with 4 outside. So now if we substitute in the limits, that'll be 2 to the power 5 over 5 minus 2 times by 2 to the power 3 over 3, and then minus root 2 to the power 5 over 5 minus 2 times by root 2 to the power 3 over 3. So if we put everything in the calculator, they won't simplify this into the form we want. So let's try to do it step by step. So we have 4 times by 2 to the power 5 over 5 minus 2 times 2 to the power 3 over 3. This part we can just put in the calculator to simplify straight away, because there's nothing weird. It's just some whole numbers with some normal power. So 2 to the power 5 over 5 minus 2 times by 2 to the power 3 over 3. That would be just 16 over 15. And then minus, for the second one, root 2 to the power 5. And that will give us, so root 2 to the power 5, we can simplify that into root 2 times by root 2 to the power 4 over 5. And then minus 2 times by root 2 times by root 2 squared over 3. Because if we put everything in the calculator, it won't simplify for us. So we have to do this step by step. So then 4/16 over 15 minus, so root 2 the part 4, this one we can put in, that will be just 4. So I have 4 root 2 over 5. And negative, make it positive. And then root 2 square is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. So that'll be 4 root 2 over 3. So then that'll be 4 times by 16 over 15. So minus 4 root 2 over 5 plus 4 root 2 over 3. That will give us positive of 8 root 2 over 15. So what form they want? They want 32 over 15 outside. So we just factorize out the common factor. So we have all over 15, and then 6 and 8, we have a factor 8. So we can take out 8 over 15. Then what we have left will be 2 for the first one, and then second one is root 2. So that will give us 32 over 15 times 2 plus root 2, which is the answer we need. 32 over 15 times by 2 plus root 2.
Thank you for watching the video. If you have any questions, you can leave some comment. And then if you find the video helpful, please like it and subscribe it. May the A star be with you.